Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Offworld Trading Company as Robotic. Still playing our same map from last time. We're going to throw down an electronics factory. I'd like to have a little bit more space to build here. I guess we could use like these ones here. Fine. We'll go here on the water. And then the other thing I want is I want to build a pleasure dome. And I think we do that, but not until we actually have the goon squad ready to protect it. Because I'm pretty sure it's not going to go well for us.
The black market is
having the only one. Look at the price of food. I'm amazed food's so expensive when water's so cheap.
Expansive colony expanded.
I guess it's a combination of high power cost with high water availability. I mean, this water is worth like nothing. Mrs. Entertainment's being bought. You have a whole bunch of debt? Oh gosh, 100,000 in debt? Thanks your share price. We might as well throw some money at... Well, I want the goon squad for the pleasure dome. You know what we're going to do? The goon squad, yeah, we're going to sell... Let's sell some glass. We need 16k. So we're going to sell some aluminum. God, the steel's worth like nothing. Oh, geez, what are we going to sell? I need this. I don't need the fuel, but it's not worth much. So we sell more aluminum. And we'll sell a little bit of carbon. Need that goon squad, and of course now I've sold everything and I need 3,000 to be able to build that. Fine. Sell some silicon. And some more carbon and steel. We're throwing down the goon squad, or the thing there. We're going to protect it.
Scientific colony expanded.
Save. Protect it. Steel. Why are you so cheap, man? Shortage of chemicals. We buy one chemical. One whole chemicals. Can we mutiny the thing over there? Might be worth it again. Chemicals shortage, yes we know. Totally just made like 50 ducats. Awesome. We're making 400 per second though, so our debt is going to go away fairly quickly. And we are making plenty of steel, or we did. Steel's so cheap that really not too much of a reason to make it. Actually, you know what? It's worth making again, I think. Yeah, it's worth more than iron, and we're making it at a very, very good efficient rate. 1.25. 1.25. Someone has a perpetual motion. That reduces the cost of using power. This thing needs silicon. Alright, we're going to have to sell our glass to buy silicon. It only takes a very small amount of... Actually, no, it's one whole silicon to make glass. It's pretty expensive. Buy a bunch of this stuff. Hundreds of oxygen. My oxygen. Barely even using it. Of course, I sold those chemicals right as the thing went up again. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're making money. The pleasure dome's protected. It's making 58 bucks. Now a whole bunch of people have pleasure domes naturally. You know, power's probably still our best way to make money. Can we afford a mutiny? We can. Let's mutiny that thing. Thanks for your money. Appreciate it. Another dust storm would be splendid. We need silicon. I need another claim. That's what I really need.
6,000.
Speak of the devil. Come on, let me have it. Let me have it for 10k. Just give it to me for 14k.
14,000.
Don't compete with me, Mrs. Production.
1,000.
You don't have any money.
1,000.
And it's 50,000 on the black market, so 24 is actually a steal, relatively speaking. Alright, we need silicon. It's getting too expensive. Bastards tanking my silicon mine. I could put it here. There's unused silicon. We could get an adjacency bonus if we ever switch back to silicon. Alright, we'll do it. Look at all these little cargo things flying all over the place. Mrs. Sabotage is gone for cold fusion. Needs iron. Oh, iron's... You know what? Let's not even make that for now. Turn that off for a bit.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Alright. People are getting bought up a little bit. I am a bit concerned by that. Mrs. Entertainment looks like you're about to get knocked out. We'd be making a lot more money if it wasn't for the negative electronics. We actually had some silicon. Is it worth it to turn silicon into electronics? I think so. Carbon's not that expensive. Aluminum's not that expensive. Got plenty of carbon. Let's buy some silicon for now.
Scientific colony expanded.
Get that thing producing. How far off are we here? Just need some aluminum. Got to do that soon. Got to get up to level 5. The profit we're making on power is like the only thing keeping us in the game at the moment, I think.
The black market is online.
All this debt is not good. This person's got 163,000 in debt. Did we get hit by that? No, I don't think we did. I don't think I actually did anything on there. Nope, we avoided it. Well, no. Actually, this thing did get hit. It's not going to hit us for very long, though. Value of food's going through the roof. We need a second one of these guys. Sell some of our glass. And just gotta wait. Might sell some oxygen. You know what? Water's actually coming up in price. Cool. Crap, somebody just sold a whole bunch of it. And it wasn't me. So we got 12K. We'll buy that.
Improving efficiency.
We gotta do off-world trading.
Reticulating splines.
Gotta launch stuff. But with 5 claims, I think we do another electronics thing. Build it here. Actually, build 2 of them. Not that expensive, really. We're gonna need more. You know, silicon's actually kind of cheap again. Buy a bunch of it. We're gonna need to do an off-world launch for sure. I think to actually win this map. And what else can we do? Steel is barely worth more than iron. So I guess in that vein it makes sense to start making steel again, maybe? Let's actually go through the list and see what's worth the most off-world. Oxygen's worth a ton. I think I'm going to start sending oxygen into space. Fuel is worth a ton as well. It seems like that's random and it's fixed for the entire map. So knowing in advance that fuel is going to be like the thing, fuel or oxygen, we should probably start stockpiling this stuff. Chemicals are nuts. Wow. We could turn fuel and a half unit of carbon into a half unit of chemicals. One fuel is 57, half a carbon is 23. So that's like 70 or 80 into 220. Pretty good profit there. And one person's gone. Mrs. Production's now worth $18.56 per share. Kind of terrifying, in fact. We need to start investing in other countries, and other people.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will begin.
You know, water's actually worth quite a bit. Let's tank the price of water and bid on it.
14,000.
It's mine now. I want it. Give it to me. It's mine.
18,000.
It's mine. Can't have it.
So,
You need a pump there. We'll take it. It's fine. That water will be worth it. Maybe.
Scientific
Despite all the
colony
water on the map,
expanded.
you know, it's another claim. And we need to start making steel again. And we're not going to pay off our debt. I need to get these things being built. A ton of steel. We're making steel, we're making glass, we're making electronics. And Mrs. Production already is launching crap into space. That's really, really bad. And we're going to start buying out the cheapest guys. At the very least, we can double our money when someone else buys them out. So I've got enough fuel. I could do a launch if we can actually build this thing. Just need a ton of steel. Keep the iron coming. since they nuked my iron supply. And silicon as well. Holy crap, it's so cheap. Give me all of it. We're losing out on power now. Interesting. What happened to my power supply? Nothing's dead. I just expanded a bit. And, you know what? This makes no sense to run. We're losing money. 66 pounds, or whatever it is. It's a waste of money again. You can only really run the Pleasure Dome when power's cheap. You gotta turn it off otherwise. But now we're making a profit by having that thing off. I mean, it's interesting. They've got theirs on. There's no way that's making a profit. Seems silly to me. Right? I mean, you're spending 200 to make 90. Makes sense. Steel. Look at that steel price. Yes. I've been targeted by a mutiny in my solar panel. So we're going to have even more power shortage. We're going to sell a few electronics so that we can keep iron in. And I'd like to buy some more silicon as well, if I could. I'm going to wait for this thing. You know what? Let's start dumping, actually, right now. There's so much profit to be made. We can totally afford this thing now. Even though we'd just be buying some of our steel right back. Let's wait. We'll wait. It's silly, though. We should just build it right now. Get it started right away. Let's go. Get it. Get it good. I'm also going to buy some shares of you.
Scavenger colony expanded.
Gotta invest in the future, right? We'll sell some more steel. Surplus of aluminum. Dump it. We're losing on power again. We built another wind turbine, really? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, the power is coming down. It used to be worth a lot more. Aluminum surplus. Yep, we already knew that. Needs iron. Give me some aluminum.
8,000.
New land is available for auction.
Another double water tile.
Bidding will begin at
1,000.
You know, the water's actually worth some money.
10,000.
I'll buy it. They're not gonna let me have it for 10. Oh, really?
12,000.
Nah. I'll pay 14.
16,000.
I'll pay 18. 20. It's the most I'll pay.
20.
Alright.
4,000.
You take it, Miss Production.
sold.
All your aluminum is mine. And, you know what? We're gonna dump some of that water. We had the fuel so that we could do the Offworld Company. I think I need to goon squad that thing if I can. I don't like that she's got all these things. She's quite scary. We're gonna sell some electronics. And we're gonna start launching stuff into space. So we're gonna launch the fuel, ideally. The oxygen secondarily. Considering how expensive fuel is, I think it's probably gonna be better to launch the oxygen. We can launch more oxygen in a row, since we stockpiled a bunch earlier. Also, we're you know, our share price kind of stinks with the debt. I think that I'm gonna continue to buy up other companies first. This guy's pretty likely to get bought out, and we'll get some money back. Get double our value worth. We can then use to do something. This guy at 25 is rather terrifying. Price of chemicals is coming down. Sell some steel. Gonna buy that. Alright, we just got a huge influx of cash. I think I'm gonna sink some stuff into my own company defensively. Zat Misproduction. She's bought out 2 countries, or 2. Keep calling them countries. 2 people already. Alright, we need to get a goon squad, I think. I also want to get a second launch. Energy shortage. It's a good thing we have positive value. Can we get a, sell a little bit of glass, see if we can get a mutiny. Get our hands on some power. It is daytime, so the solar panels are going to be the most efficient. Let's see, they're probably up here. And who's left? We got a scientific, scientific, scientific. They're all going to be rather immune. I wonder, though, if I target someone who used to be owned by somebody else, automatically going to have the bonus. Let's see. 1.3, 1.95, 3.2. Wow. All right. I'm gonna go for it anyway. It's only 60 seconds, but
Scientific colony expanded.
it reduces their adjacency bonus, and it also gives us 1.3 times 300 in profit per day. How's that launch coming?
Offworld shipment launched.
Look at all the money.
The money.
Yeah. Buy you up. I don't like how you have all that production, though. It's rather scary. He's actually succeeded in buying other companies. We're going to need more oxygen to ship into space.
Scientific
Price
colony
of water
expanded.
is kind of crap. Losing silicon, that's okay. We need some carbon. We need iron, for sure. Oh my god, steel. Please, don't stop making steel. And the Pleasure Dome, we still have off. And I still think that's the right call.
The black market is online.
Really wish there was some music in this game. 190,000 for claim and people are paying it? That's nuts. I am going to get a black market, or a thing though. 35,000 now. Goons.
Freelance pirates are auctioning
Goons.
their services to the highest bidder.
Let's see, what could we pirate?
12,000.
Can't really pirate steel. I mean, I don't want it to go to anyone else, but I kind of have to. Steel is so much. I'm actually gonna build another steel mill.
Offworld shipment launched. I hate all the filthy bandits.
We can always replace these with a bunch of electronics factories or something later on. If steel gets tanked again, but for now, just gotta keep selling that. Buy our company up. Now, if anyone wants to buy us out, they've got to pay 1,000 times. Well, they'd have to pay double. It would be like a lot. It'd be 37,000. What would it? Let's get the damn calculator. $37 per share times 10,000 shares times double. So to buy us out would be like 740,000. We're gonna start buying up. Who really? You would be 320. You'd be. I mean, I gotta buy somebody. I'm just trying to get the first few shares here. They're going to be the cheapest. And we're going to sell that. We're going to sell steel. We're making 6 steel per second. It's pretty good. We need to keep our iron supply up because we're using lots of iron. And we're still shipping oxygen, right? Send more of it. More oxygen into space. Blue has been buying up his own shares. Slant drilling, Mrs. Patent. Ooh, a dust storm. Give me money.
The black market is online.
Price of oxygen's so cheap. So good.
Offworld shipment launched.
So good for me.
Look at all the money.
I think we buy more carbon. Sell steel. Keep buying her up. Price of power's high. Got plenty of oxygen for shipments. We've got a couple of them queued up. Let's we gotta buy the fuel now, $5 grand, so it's not quite as efficient as it used to be. We'll keep queuing them up. I think they're the right thing to do. She's defensively buying a lot of her stock. And she's bought up all of it now. So it's 900,000 to buy her out. She's worth $66 per share. How much cash do you have? 300,000. So she needs like 700k to buy me out. Shutting down my steel. Part of it. Shut down some of it.
Offworld shipment launched.
340,
Look
320.
at all the money.
I think we gotta save up. We gotta actually buy somebody out now. Water's cheap. Unsurprising. Price of oxygen went up a lot. And fuel's getting pretty expensive. Aluminum's cheap. This still makes sense. Carbon, pretty cheap. We need a better supply of it. Silicon, we'll buy a little bit more. So we have a nice supply.
We caught the dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Oh hey, thanks for doing that. Price of power is in the ground, so we should turn this thing on. Now there's a shortage of power. Somebody's manipulating the market. There's gotta be somebody manipulating the market. Where's all this steel going though, I wonder? Like, who's using it all? So the thing is, if I buy this guy out, he's gonna get a bunch of money, and he might be able to buy me out. Oh my god, he's got 600,000. He's gonna kill me. I'm done. With 650,000 in cash, he's just gonna buy me out, I think. There's no way I'm gonna get $1 million. Not in any kind of reasonable time frame. Now we're losing money to power each day.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Yeah, I wish I could mutiny something. I need more power. You know what we need to do is we need to find something that's like not very valuable, like one of our aluminum mines. We've got one metal mine making aluminum. Let's see where it is. Looks like it's over here. I am going to buy some more aluminum. Then we're going to scrap this thing and we're going to turn it into, gosh, a wind turbine? It's worthless. Even power's pretty bad here. But we got to go for it. I mean, I gotta get stuff that's useful. Water never did get very valuable. And power's so expensive. We should find that water pump, turn it off. Turn it off for now. No reason to run that. See, everyone else has got their farms and their water off. There's no reason to run them. Our steel mill is off because we have no iron. Let's buy some more iron. Gotta keep making that steel. Please don't buy me out. You're gonna buy me out, aren't you? You've been targeted by an underground nuke. And we just got bought out. Ah, damn. Even though I had a defensive position where I bought out all my own stock, the guy had 900,000. Just got so aggressive. Bought everything out. Yeah, he wins. Got 88k. No surprise. A little bit of a snowball there. I mean, his income must be nuts. Or her income. Well, damn. Damn. I think if I had maybe actually focused on buying one person out directly versus like buying the first few shares in each country or each corporation, then maybe I could have done something there. But it was still a fun game. I had a good time. So hopefully you enjoyed it too. Also, I feel like I probably could have done a better job of getting this Offworld launching starting quicker. I think she had it way before I did, and that was where the big advantage came from. So cool. Well, let me know what your thoughts are. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.